Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. This is YY Mission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. YY Mission is affiliate Kappa GMS. Just want to bring out this video and some scriptures about how their white Edomite, Western Edomite, is tired of the Eastern Edomite, okay? Their counterpart. And their divide is becoming more and more public and more fuel driven than ever before. Americans can no longer tolerate European entitlement. Okay, so the blame game back and forth, he say, she say, but the curses are flipping to the heathens, and particularly Esau Edom right now. So we're gonna bring some videos out.
There's something I need to say, and I need to be blunt. So let me start by saying I love Europe. Truly love Europe. I love visiting Europe. I love Europeans. I have European friends. I respect the relationship we've had for a really long time. You Europeans do not respect Americans. You can protest and say, no, we love America. No, you don't. We know you look down on us. You think you're better than us. And in some ways you are. You know, you work 35 hours a week. You have longer vacations. You've got this magnificent culture. We get it. But any relationship in which one side doesn't respect the other can't last. This thing where Ukraine comes to the White House and acts like it can tell us what we should do, that's not what the relationship is. This thing where somehow we're on the hook, including for countries that are not in NATO, that was never the deal. Ukraine is not part of NATO. We were never obligated to protect Ukraine. Maybe that was something that Europe wants to do. Great, Europe should go protect Ukraine. We have no NATO agreement with Ukraine. And this thing where then Zelensky then goes and quotes all these other European leaders, they're with me, not with the United States. Great. Go work together. We have 100,000 Americans being killed by the Chinese and Mexican fentanyl and methamphetamine mafias every year. Our kids are not learning to read. We have thousands of veterans with PTSD and are hurting. We have been at war in the Middle East for a quarter century. It's been 80 years since we bailed out Europe. You have your own militaries. You have your own nuclear weapons. I've been trying to be really indirect about this for years. I've been trying to be soft pedaling that you guys don't get it. Europeans do not get it. You guys think that this relationship is going to last forever. You think that because something's written down on a piece of paper, it's going to last forever. Americans have voted against this multiple times. It doesn't matter. This is not about what you think of Trump or like Trump. People on the left, on the right, they do not want to be in a nuclear war with Russia. How can we explain this to you? We do not want to continue to be in the Ukraine war. We want peace. Our natural inclination is to actually not get involved in conflicts in Europe and Asia. We didn't want to have to continue to intervene after World War II. I get it, but times have changed. We're ready to move on. And we bear a lot of responsibility for this. The United States bears a lot of responsibility for this. Our people, our administrations, our think tanks told Zelensky and told the Europeans that we were loyal to that alliance, that we were going to stick with them. No, that's not. The American people are not on board with that. This is not, again, the left has traditionally been against those kinds of military entanglements. Now the right is, but a lot of the left is too. A lot of Democrats, a lot of liberals. I would love an orderly transition here, but the behavior that we're seeing coming out of European leaders and out of Zelensky just now in the Oval Office suggests that the relationship is over. We'll reset the relationship afterwards. We're going to have a trade. We're going to visit each other. It's great. But this thing of this entitlement, I don't think Europeans understand how angry it makes us. I don't think Europeans really understand how much Americans want to deal with our problems. We go to Europe. You have universal health care. You work 35 hours a week. You retire at a young age. You don't work nearly as hard as we do in the United States. You have many more benefits, in large part because we pay for all of your security, or a large part of it. And in return, we just get disrespect, entitlement, like we're like your children, and this is a dysfunctional relationship. It needs to end. It needs to change. Okay, maybe there's a transition period, something, but this is gone too far. And I think that the anger that you saw in the White House with Trump and Vance, with Zelensky holding his arms, rolling his eyes, acting like he was telling us what the deal was, no. That's not a Republican, Democrat, whatever thing. That is not how we're going to be treated by people that we're helping. So it's time to grow up. It's just it's time for the relationship to change.
Okay, as you can hear, Esau is pissed. American Edomite is pissed. Okay, and like he was saying, there's tons of other Edomites that feel the same way. It just so happened to reflect that sentiment with Zelensky, Trump, and J.D. Vance. Okay, the tension and the pressure from all sides, dealing with the Edomites from the east and the Edomites from the west. Okay, so it came to a head with Trump and Zelensky and Pence. Okay, and this is how a lot of them feel. Okay. Okay, Mark 3:23, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Okay. Mark 3:24, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And basically that's what he was saying. The kingdom is divided against itself. He wants things to change. Okay, he's talking about the relationship. Okay. Mark 3:25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Okay. All right, see, they're divided. Mark 3:26, and if Satan rise up against Satan, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. And he was saying that it has to end, and it's going to end. Okay, that's what Yahweh and Yahweh Shah are aiming for and working towards right now, ending the rulership of Satan. Okay, the Edomite. All right. So that's going on right now. These prophecies are moving and moving fast. Okay. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Okay. So, okay, the east and the west cannot work together. They can't walk together or anything because they are not agreed. Okay. One is complaining about one's not doing enough. The other is complaining about the other one's not doing enough. Okay. Money's involved. Okay. Greed. Okay. His nature. That's how Esau is. Okay. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And what we saw in the White House and the Oval Office was basically grievous words. Okay. Stirring up anger amongst who? The East and the West European, the white European, the white man. Okay. Esau. All right. And because of that, because of everybody seeing that worldwide, that is going to stir up even more anger. And that's what you're seeing this gentleman making a video and saying what? Grievous words, stirring up anger. So he's going to stir up more anger. It's going to be a continuation. Okay. A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Okay. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Wasn't he talking about wars in his video, past and present or whatever, and not wanting to be in future wars? So the rumors are going out on all these European nations and from the east and to the west. Okay, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay. And as Israelites, as servants of the Lord, men of the Lord, okay, remnant, okay, you must not be troubled by these things. Okay. Don't be worried. All right. This is part of what? March Madness and part of the prophecies continuing and moving forward. Okay. Most High is on a mission, okay? And that's to send his son, Yahweh Shah, back. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah are working together, okay? Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, okay? And he can see that, all right? He was saying things were all good. He was saying that the Europeans thought that everything was just going to be perfect. And on the American Edomites' plate to figure out, but the third woe is coming quickly, all right? And he sees that, and so do all these other Edomites, okay? Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, okay? And that's Europe and America, okay? The whore is America, bitter, okay? And the beast that she's riding is Europe, okay? And like I said, upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, okay? So allies are going to turn to foes, friend to foes, okay? And they're going to attack the whore, okay? They're going to knock the whore off her pedestal. That's what, that's what's going to happen. That's what Yahweh Shah is going to make. Well, Yahweh is going to make happen, okay? Via Yahweh Shah, okay? And then men of the Lord. Proverbs 29:12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked, okay? And for decades, centuries, okay, these rulers, presidents of the whore have been liars, and now it's coming to pass, okay? With the job cuts, the layoffs, the recession, okay, the news, okay? If a ruler hearken to lies, which all past administrations have been a part of, okay, including this one, all his servants are wicked, okay? So all these presidents, all their aides, all their vice presidents, all of them are wicked. And now everybody is left holding the bag right now. America's holding the hot potato, and the potato is getting very hot, and they want to pass it to Europe. But Europe doesn't want it. They want to pass it back to America and tell America to hold on. So this is what's going on, okay? Lies have been told, okay? Servants are wicked. Rules are being broken, okay? That's what we're seeing right now. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, okay? But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, okay? And that gentleman in that video was mourning, okay? And when you look at the body language, like he was talking about, of Zelensky, okay, in the Oval Office, like I said in one of my other videos, you can see that he was upset. He had his arms crossed. That's a defensive position, okay? But the Americans didn't have their arms crossed. They, like he was saying, Trump saying, they have options. They are in the driver's seat. They have the cards. The Edomite in America has the cards right now, all right? So, okay, people are mourning. Basically, he was mourning, okay? And everybody else is mourning too at the Trump administration, because a lot of people are losing a lot more than they bargained for on all sides. All the nations that are here, living here, everybody's mourning at this point right now, okay? All the tribes are mourning right now. But it's just getting started, because once Yahweh Shah arrives and they see that, they will be mourning, they will be crying, okay? So things are heating up. You can see that the white man versus the white man, Esau versus Esau, okay, Satan versus Satan is taking full effect, okay? You heard what he was saying, it's not a political thing, it's just American versus the European thing, basically. So many words. So with that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.